The digital landscape has become increasingly cluttered with a relentless, suffocating tide of AI-generated content. This pervasive slop threatens to overwhelm the human cognitive experience, leaving users lost in noise. In this bleak climate, Mozilla has emerged as a defiant beacon of resistance for everyone. They are positioning Firefox as a rebel alliance against the encroaching, all-consuming AI corporate empire. By prioritizing user agency above all else, Mozilla is introducing a literal, powerful kill switch. This tool allows individuals to purge unwanted algorithmic interference from their daily browsing sessions entirely. This strategic move is not merely a technical adjustment for the sake of simple convenience. It represents a firm philosophical stand against the forced integration of artificial intelligence into life. Every facet of our daily digital existence is currently being targeted by these automated systems. As Microsoft faces mounting public pressure, reports suggest a potential walkback of their aggressive plans. The forced integration of Copilot into the Windows ecosystem has sparked significant, widespread user backlash. The contrast between forced adoption and true user-controlled autonomy has never been more stark. This initial phase of the conflict highlights the growing friction between cold corporate mandates today. There is a fundamental human need for a clean, intentional, and truly authentic internet experience. Users are beginning to realize that their attention is a commodity being harvested by machines. The browser has become the primary battlefield where this war for human cognition is fought. Mozilla understands that the current trajectory of the web is unsustainable for the human mind. By offering a way to silence the noise, they empower the individual to take control. The kill switch is a symbol of defiance against the relentless march of generative automation. It is a choice to reclaim the sanctity of one's own thoughts from algorithmic manipulation. As the digital horizon darkens with synthetic content, Firefox provides a clear, focused human path. The era of passive consumption is being challenged by a new wave of digital sovereignty. Each click of the kill switch is a vote for a more intentional online future. Corporations may push their agendas, but the user now has the power to say no. This resistance is not just about software, it is about protecting the human spirit itself. The tide is turning as people demand transparency in how their data is being used. Mozilla stands at the vanguard, ensuring that technology remains a tool rather than a master. The battle lines are drawn between those who control the machine and the human user. Every browser session is now an opportunity to exercise this newfound freedom of digital choice. The encroaching empire of AI must reckon with the growing collective voice of the people. Intentional browsing is the new standard for those who value their own time and focus. The digital landscape will be reshaped by those who refuse to accept the status quo. Mozilla is proving that the web can still be a place for human-driven discovery. The kill switch is just the beginning of a broader movement toward digital self-determination today. We are witnessing the dawn of a rebellion against the mindless tide of synthetic content. The human cognitive experience is worth fighting for in this age of relentless digital noise. Firefox is the shield that protects the user from the intrusive reach of corporate AI. The choice is clear: succumb to the slop or reclaim the purity of the web. Mozilla chooses the latter, providing the tools necessary for a truly liberated digital life experience. The future of the internet depends on our ability to curate our own digital environments. This is a pivotal moment for the evolution of the web and our relationship technology. The resistance is growing, and the power to silence the machine is finally within reach. Every user who joins this cause strengthens the resolve of the entire digital rebel alliance. The AI empire may be vast, but it is vulnerable to the collective will today. We are reclaiming our attention, one browsing session at a time, with purpose and clarity. The era of forced integration is ending as users demand more control over their tools. Mozilla's commitment to the user is the foundation upon which this new resistance is built. The internet should be a space for human connection, not just a machine-generated feedback loop. By purging the slop, we create space for genuine, meaningful, and authentic digital human interaction. The path forward is defined by our ability to remain intentional in our digital habits. We refuse to let our brains become soup in the face of relentless synthetic content. The kill switch represents a fundamental shift in the power dynamics of the modern web. It is an act of defiance that resonates with anyone tired of the digital noise. Mozilla is leading the way toward a future where technology serves our best human interests. The rebellion is not just a technical fix, but a necessary cultural shift for us. We stand at the threshold of a new, more intentional and human-centric digital era today. The encroaching AI empire will find that the human spirit is not easily conquered here. Freedom of choice is the ultimate weapon in the fight for our digital cognitive sovereignty. Mozilla provides the means, but the users provide the will to change the web forever. The rebellion against digital slop has officially begun, and there is no turning back now. As the battle for the browser intensifies, the implications of this new kill switch extend far, beyond simple interface preferences, reaching into the very core of how we perceive digital reality. It represents a critical turning point where users finally reclaim their attention from the automated systems, designed to turn their brains into absolute soup, effectively ending the era of mindless scrolling. While a single browser extension may not possess the raw power to dismantle the entire AI Death Star, it serves as a vital proof of concept for the future of digital sovereignty and personal autonomy in an age of machines. The potential retreat of tech giants like Microsoft from their ubiquitous AI push suggests that the tide of public opinion is shifting toward a desperate, collective demand for transparency and granular control over our tools. By choosing tools that respect the sanctity of the user experience, individuals are effectively voting for a future where technology serves as a deliberate assistant rather than an inescapable, generative noise machine that clutters the mind. This resolution marks the beginning of an era defined by mindful consumption, where the power to silence the machine remains firmly in the hands of the human user, ensuring that our digital lives remain our own to curate carefully. We are witnessing a fundamental shift in the relationship between the creator and the consumer, where the noise of synthetic content is finally being tuned out by the human spirit. The resistance is not merely about blocking ads or scripts. It is about reclaiming the cognitive space that has been colonized by corporate algorithms for far too long, allowing us to breathe again in a digital environment that no longer demands our constant, fractured attention. As the kill switch engages, the screen clears, revealing a landscape of intentionality and focus. The relentless tide of slop recedes, leaving behind a clean, quiet space for genuine human. Thought to flourish once more, unburdened by the weight of endless, meaningless, and automated output. This is the promise of a browser that prioritizes the user over the corporate agenda, a sanctuary built within the chaotic sprawl of the modern internet, protecting our mental clarity. The shift is palpable, felt by millions who are tired of being treated as mere data points in a massive, uncaring machine designed to extract value from their every click. Now, the power dynamic is shifting back toward the individual, who can finally dictate the terms of their engagement with the vast, interconnected web of information that defines our age. The era of the generative noise machine is drawing to a close, replaced by a new, human-centric paradigm that values quality, depth, and the quiet beauty of intentional digital interaction. This victory, though small in its initial scope, echoes across the entire tech industry, signaling that the era of unchecked AI dominance is facing its first real, significant, and sustained challenge from those who demand a more thoughtful and human-friendly digital experience for everyone everywhere. The rebellion is not just a technical fix, but a cultural movement reclaiming our agency. We are no longer passive recipients of algorithmic sludge, but active curators of our world. The browser becomes a shield against the onslaught of synthetic noise, a bastion of truth. Every click is a statement, every choice, a vote for a more deliberate, human future. The AI empire, once thought invincible, now faces the reality of a user base awakened. Transparency is the new currency, and control is the ultimate luxury in this digital age. As the dust settles, we see a landscape transformed by the simple act of choosing. The machines still run, but they no longer dictate the rhythm of our daily lives. We have regained the ability to focus, to think, and to create without constant interference. The silence is golden, a stark contrast to the cacophony that preceded this necessary revolution. Mozilla stands at the forefront, a lighthouse guiding us through the fog of digital excess. The path forward is clear, marked by the deliberate choices of those who value humanity. We move toward a horizon where technology is a tool, not a master, serving us. The struggle was long, but the reward is a reclaimed sense of self and purpose. Our digital lives are finally becoming our own again, free from the grip of algorithms. This is the dawn of a new, more intentional, and deeply human digital experience today. The power to silence the machine is the power to reclaim our own collective future. We are the architects of our digital environment, and we choose clarity over the slop. The tide has turned, and the future is ours to shape with intention and care. Every user is a rebel in this ongoing fight for our cognitive freedom and agency. The browser is our weapon, and the kill switch is our ultimate tool for liberation. We stand united in our demand for a clean, intentional, and truly human internet experience. The noise fades, the clarity remains, and we are finally free to explore the web. This is the legacy of our resistance, a testament to the power of human choice. The digital landscape is changing, and we are the ones leading the charge forward now. The future is bright, clear, and firmly in the hands of those who demand more. We have reclaimed our minds, and with them, the promise of a better digital world.